folks, yeah, it's Monday again. Usually do a video on a Monday, because Monday's the day I go out and buy all sorts of bloody bits and bobs or rubbish, whatever. Some you'll like, some you won't. You'll start off as I normally do. No tea or coffee or anything today. I've got the Irons cup of soup, nice and thick because I don't fill the mug right up. It's tomato with chilli, which is nice, but it doesn't have a little bit of. So, if you remember Halloween, these were definitely around in Halloween. I think you'll get them all year, but bottles of Diablo fiery chili sauce, and it's pretty bloody good. So I'll put 1 to 2 spoonfuls of that in that cup with it, and then when you drink it, that puts the bloody sparkle in it. When your eyes go like that in circles, but rather than that or that, they go. That's the beginning finished. What have I done today? Well, there's a few things today. Got post this morning from DollyDaydream. Sent me 2 things. One was this, which was a box, and in the box is another box, and in the box there is 2 packs of playing cards, and she had these up on her channel. We're talking about them. Said, well, I don't really use cards and that, so I'm going to let the little boy play with them. I said, well, if you want to get rid of them, I'll buy them off you, because I use cards for card tricks. So said, you can have them, I'll send them to you. So there you are. Thank you very much, DollyDaydream. I flip it, I'll throw one away, because I had a look at this one. I really love these, and these are really going to do the trick at really nice cards. And yeah, like I said, I don't really play cards, but I do a few card tricks, of which I could show you one, but freaking will end. But because I've got other bloody things to do. In with that, this is what I'm really excited about. She had said to me, I'm going to do some prototypes of something. I'm going to send them to you and see what you think. Now, she is a bloody amazing artist. I say to her, you should do artwork for children's books. You know, somebody writes a few words and that, and you do these bloody fantastic pictures that go in. And she does fantastic, I'd call fantasy art, like fairy things and all that. Amazing work. Sometimes a video, and she hasn't been to art school or anything, just on her own back. Going, bloody hell, if I try that, it'd be a load of bloody shite. Fantastic. Anyway, she sent me these today. I've took them out the bag, because if I didn't, I'd be buggered. Because when I got the plastic bag with me, I was bloody ages trying to figure out how to freaking open it. But inside there's a card, and on the card there's one of each of these stickers that she's produced herself. She's drawn them, made stickers, and they're here. And there's another 4 that are separate to that. I flipping just love them. So she does fantasy stuff, but then she does, she started these, which she calls her darker side, and aimed a little bit more gothy and people with a darker nature, but they're fun as well at the same time. And that's those there, and I will put a picture up. And as you can see by that picture, they're bloody good. I really love those, and I think she's going to be producing these and some of the fantasy ones and everything, and putting them on an Etsy site that she's building up, and then it will come online somewhere along the line. Bloody gorgeous though. I love them. Skulls with wings, bat wings and a flower. Doll's head on a little tri-stool or so. Eye with that's a lollipop, and a raven's skull with flowers. Now I'm going to put links below there, so if you want to nip along to the YouTube channel or Instagram or whatever, and if you love these, say yeah, bloody love them, and I'm sure she'll appreciate it if you maybe leave little messages and say what you would like to see. Like with me, I love these, but I'd love to see little coffins with RIP or other bits on, and skeletons and gravestones. So I'm sure she'll be pleased if you give little ideas of what you'd like, pentagrams or whatever. She'll think of a lot herself, but that would probably help. Bloody marvellous. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a picture up of what I put up on a few days back, and in the picture it's got a doll's head. It's like a empty thing, and I had bones in it sticking out the top. But I put it up and she saw it online, and she'd just done this to send off to me, and she said, "Oh my flipping giddy aunt," in other words, "you won't believe what I just drew for you on what I'm sending you." And it was the doll's head. And it's about as freaky a doll head as that one. So, yeah, DollyDaydream, links down there. DollyDaydream, I know you'll watch this somewhere along the line. Freaking love those stickers. I will buy more, and if you do more designs, I'll buy those as well. And if you ever have some of those designs put onto little pin badges, I'm sure I'll buy some of those to put on my vest. Bloody marvellous. You know I'm a bloody fan of yours with your artwork. Bloody amazing. Thanks. Anyway, what else did I get today? Well, went into Poundland. Or Bund. What did I buy? I come across these. It's in a little box. I went in to look at the Christmas stuff and that. There's always something you can buy to fit in with your gothy bits. Every year I always find some lights. Got these, and if you look, they're like little icicle drops or whatever. You can hang them on your nose like that if you want, on a earring, and they light up. And if I put batteries in, and this is what they look like when they're out, they're going to look bloody nice hanging somewhere. And if I hang them somewhere, I'll put a picture up. But yeah, they're £1. Bloody lovely. Then I found these, which funny enough, if we talk about DollyDaydream again, a couple of videos back, she had been talking about things that she's got, and her mum had bought her a couple of these, couple of stacks, and it was these. It's a stack of mugs in a tall rack. I can't take them out because I haven't took these restraints off, but you know how it goes. 2 of you for tea, coffee, take 1 out, take 2 out, put them back when you wash them. But I thought they were pretty good. They were £5 for the stack. And what I like about them is they just take up that space there, and they go up, they go upwards. So yeah, if I don't take the restraints out, I'm afraid it'll be coffee for 4 for me. So yeah, not goth, not dark. Who bloody cares? They're a good price. So is that and that from Poundland. Then excuse me, bought this from shop in town where I live. You know, the sort of shop that sells perfume and incense and little Buddhas and little skulls and all sorts of things. I'm not quite sure. I always call them the pagan shop, or the hippie shop, or the bits and bobs shop, but they're always a little bit more expensive. This was in the window last week. It had gone over from Halloween, but go. The haunted bat will love this. Yeah, it's a pumpkin, but it's made of tin. That's what I bloody think, tin. Hello. Have you got a brain? No. It's bloody lovely. I only saw it sitting in the window, but it's got these lovely cut out features. It's got a leaf there, and it's got 2 bits squiggly wire, which I'm not sure what they're supposed to be. There's pumpkin. Oh, there's one here as well. The pumpkins have like little fibrey things coming away. I don't know. Anyway, and then I didn't realise. I thought it's got to be lights, but the top stalk is a chimney. I can get my finger in it. Bloody get it out. And there's a metal bit there to hang it, if you want to hang it. But at the back there is an hatch. But yeah, normally I buy cheap, you know me, I buy bloody cheap. But this is brand new. It's in a shop that things are never that cheap, and it was £23.99, so you're talking about £24. But I love it, and I've got ceramic and different things, pumpkins. I haven't got a tin one. It's the Tin Man in pumpkin form. So yeah, that's bloody neat. That it could hang up, but I think it's going to go down there in Pumpkin Land. So if it does, you'll see a picture of it. So yeah, folks, that's about my. No, it bloody well isn't. The usual Monday. Ah, bloody, just about forgot. The usual bits of jewellery. Well, it's a little bit different this week. These are all £1 each. This was, I thought they were apples, but since I've figured out they're cherries. 2 cherries on a chain. Now, if there's some significance to that, if somebody wants to tell me under there, I'd be grateful. Because I don't know, I just thought it was different, and if not for me, maybe it's a little bit more female, I don't know. Maybe if you give that to your girlfriend and take it back, she says, "Why have you took my cherry?" And if you don't know the frickin' joke there, go and ask somebody else. Oh dear. That's £1 anyway. Next one, this is a really nice sturdy silver chain, but on it, rather than my usually black and everything I buy, there's that which is like a little plastic or something. It's like a plectrum. I use that on my base. And in front of it hangs a similar one that's made of, let's get it right way round. That's like stainless steel or something. So yeah, it's different. Again, it's different. But that was a bund. I'm not going to argue for £1. And then 2 rings. Normally when I get these, they're black. And funny enough, when I buy rings, I don't know why, they always just fit my bloody little fingers. But this one fits there, and instead of black, it's crystal, and rather than say 4 or 5 facets to it, is it facets? There's loads here. It looks like you're looking at what's that word? Pixelated, when you pixelate something. If you look there, I'll show you a picture anyway. There's £1, and it's sort of silver and metal. And again, this is different. It's oval, for the want of a better word, shape. It's the stone in it is sort of purpley, and it's got little strands of either silver wire or wire going across the front of it, which I thought were different. So those bits, £4, you can't really go wrong there, can you? So I'm going to finish this at the same time, just to give you an idea what's coming up. I thought today, the Kilted Goth. I'm going to do a series of videos. How many, I don't know, depends how many you can make out of it, but there'll be one on kilt wearing, so it'll be really how to actually wear a kilt, because some people are bloody atrocious at wearing kilts. Some men are bloody atrocious. So it'll be how to put a kilt on, how to make sure it's the length that you should have a kilt at and everything. And really, I suppose it'll be how to put your gear on. So it'll be more or less what I go through every morning, from t-shirt, boots, kilt, accessories, blah blah. So that'll probably be number 1. Number 2 will be how to sit. Let's get that word right. How to sit in a kilt. Because believe it or not, even if you're a man and you're wearing a kilt, there's a right and wrong ways of sitting in a kilt. Because you don't want to be thrown out because you're doing it the wrong way, do you? So, yeah, 1 or 2 of the right and wrong ways of how to sit in a kilt. And then the third one, I know there's a third one, but I can't rightly remember what that one is. Whether or not it goes past 3, yeah, the third one might be how to look after your kilt, get the best out of it. Whether or not it goes past 3, I don't know. You'll probably be bored out of your freaking brain by the time you get to 3. So anyway, folks, I'm gonna finish this. Oh, by God, it's got a bloody umph. Anybody that bought this, buy that or just a tomato soup, one or two spoons of that in. By gum, it cheers it up. So on that note, catch you later folks. Have fun.